So once the kids are done their class, they are in Taekwondo. So now, TMI, welcome to my channel. You're always going to have too much information, and then you can choose to do whatever you want with it, because I am the channel of too much information, and I will channel or bring forth that which is most important for you at any given time, beyond time, space, and beyond, because I am the Beyonder. And why can a Beyonder work and help you in your life to solve all of your problems? First of all, we make problems to solve problems so that those of us that are problem solvers have something to do, and vice versa. So, first of all, you're going to say, what problem do I have in my life that I've created that I don't need? And that's how you evacuate all problems. And, thank you. Thank you. I'm a perfect mess. So this is the theory beyond theory, is that all problems are created through the mind so that we have something to do here. So when we realize that we're creators and we don't have to create problems to solve problems to facilitate all the people that are problem solvers, it has a potentially great outcome, and we have less problems to solve. Because all of the problems that need to be solved, we have access to them now, right now. And so really what we need is clearing red tape so that big, beautiful processes that help save our world and our planet, because no blue, no green, no pearl. So, if you've ever been the princess and the pea and you've slept under like hundreds of mattresses to find the right one, then that's a pretty fun fable fairy tale to document into a memory coding, so that when you sleep on 10 mattresses, you can still feel the pea under the mattresses and become very clairsentient, very clairvoyant, very wise, and moving forward. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So that might conclude something for you, Rose, if you needed a reading, and for anybody else, because artists are also catalysts. So when I sit in front of an artist, I pick up a lot of stuff from artists, because we as artists have so much information coming in that we have to do something with it. So when an artist is painting, they're doing that, like Ian, and so watching him, and he did great, a year off not painting, was really cool to see, because I noticed that, yes, he did kind of sponge in a little more, but we were also sitting on a flat horizon line for about almost a year, more like 7 months, just looking at the waves. And so if ever you need to reset your nervous system to see beyond the truth of what we've learned about our nervous systems, because we think we know everything, when you have an awakening, you're like, nobody knows anything. Y'all don't know anything. But psychology has been the way in which we've tried to make sense of the infinite mind, which is kind of like science. It's maybe impossible to fully understand. So the higher soul, the high self, the high mind is always where we want to get the information from, because it's going to go beyond science and math and all of that. And then when we have the right people in the room, we understand it's all connected, right? All of it. We're all connected. We're all entangled. And we're all working, I believe, to set ourselves free from entanglement and recycled karma, because karma, as you may know, is not always fun. Granted, children are karma, and I love them a lot, and I love the karma of my children, because I believe that, in a sense, of course, God chose them for me, but I also created them, and that's maybe why it took so long, because perfect things take a long time to create, kind of like a pearl. A little bit of grit gets in the shell. How yummy. We ate oysters the other day, and I love them. And once in a while, you get a pearl, a black pearl, or a different colored pearl. So we're having a lot of fun with colors of the rainbow as we move in to 8 bazillionth dimension consciousness. And that's freaking out a lot of people. There's a lot of people that don't like that. But now we're all getting on board, because a shake-up is a wake-up. So when there's a shake-up in the matrix, and we need to weave different awarenesses throughout it, there will be collisions of consciousness, and it's not a bad thing. But then our wounded perceptional aspects get all weird about it and take it personal. And so there's times when we need to take things personal because it affects the collective. And there are times when we can't take it personal because there's nothing we can do about it anyway. And then, as a wise, intelligent person, you will tune into your heart and get the truth, instead of your mind and all the crap that you read online, which is the puppetry of social media.